A very good morning dear students. In this video we are going to continue with chapter 3 ICT skill session 2 that is related to basic file operations. So what is basic file operation? In that we will discuss about what is file, what is folder and how we can open a file or how we can save a file. So what is file? Basically a file is a collection of data or information that is related to the similar categories. A file contains a group of items that are stored under one specific name that is named as file. So to save a file, suppose Neha is a teacher. Neha wants to maintain a record. What she will do? She will make a file in computer system. To make a file in computer system, she need to find out the location where she want to make. So for saving a file in computer system, we need a specific folder on which location we are getting stored the file. So the location of file that are stored on specific location is known as folder. A folder contains a single or a group of files. It can contain multiple items on a similar location. It means all files are kept on the same location under a one folder. Next is creating a file. How to create a file? To create a file, like I was giving example, Neha want to make the record for students. She will create a file. For creating a file, step 1, she will click on search box and she will search type editor. She will type their editor in search box. After searching, she will select the text editor option. In text editor option, window will be appear. She will enter the text in that window. She will add the content what she want to add. Either it is table, either it is list, either it is student name, either it is numeric value. She will enter everything. Afterwards, she will get it saved. So how the file will save? To save a file, just click on file option, select save. Afterward, you will give the name of file like I am giving ABC. So I will give the name of file.abc.txt. TXT is here. This is a text editor file. It will be directly open in Notepad. So .txt present text editor file. DOC is document file. Like GIF is here, image file. It will tell the extension of file how we are getting store the file. Afterward, creating a file or folder, she can save the file will like this. Now how to create a folder? To create a folder, just select the location where we want to create a folder. Step 1, choose a location. Like I want to create on desktop, click on desktop window. Then press right click. On right click, select the option new and then select the option folder. A new folder will be created on your desktop screen. So this is about your session 3 that was related to basic file operation. This is your session 2, sorry. Now we will continue with the session 3. Session 3 is related to the care and maintenance of your computer system. How you can maintain your computer system. Now in session 3 we are continuing with how to care and maintenance of your computer system. There are some points or tips that are used to care or maintenance of your computer system. According to that, first tip, keeping a device clean. Always any device, either it is computer, either it is mobile, either it is laptop, keep it clean. How you can make it clean? Your keyboard, don't crumb your keyboard, it can spoil your keys. So always use the soft cloth to clean your keyboard. Second is how you can clean your screen. Wipe the screen with soft cloth, don't use the hard cloth, otherwise scratches will be more on your screen. Third point, be careful with food and drink when you are taking any drink, when you are having food with your computer system. So be careful, it should not be nearby your computer, otherwise if any part of your food or any drink is fallen down, it will spoil your computer system. Handle device very carefully, always use your keyboard in soft skill, use the soft keys, don't strike very hardly on your keyboard. Keep the computer cool. Give a rest for a time to a computer system. It should not be much hot, otherwise much hotter computer system will start corrupting in between. It will restart it again and again. Don't overcharge your battery. When you are putting your device on charging, When it is about 95% or 98%, stop it there only, because after 100% it will be overcharged, and overcharge will reduce the life of your battery. Always plug in device very carefully. Don't create a situation for fluctuation of supply in your computer system. Don't create a situation for sparking of supply, and don't run too many programs on same time. It will create rush, and maybe it will slow down your computer system also. Next point, prepare a maintenance chart. You have to maintain your computer system on weekly, daily, monthly or yearly basis. You have to update the software, you have to maintain all files, you have to maintain your data. So prepare a maintenance schedule whenever you are doing. Next is backup your data. It means for maintenance you can use a plan like a weekly. I'll do cleaning of keyboard, I'll do cleaning of computer screen. So prepare chart according to your schedule. Backing up your data will help you to continue secure your system with backup. If your system is having problem, it's corrupted, hard disk is not working, in that case you can take the backup from your other device. That's why it is mandatory to take a backup of whole data that you're doing on daily basis working. And scanning and cleaning is the major part of your virus system. So if you're doing scanning and cleaning the virus on regular basis after 7 days, after 6 days, after 15 days, so it will automatically protect your database or all files. And remove the unnecessary file. When this situation will come, when we are working for a continuous long time, in doing the long time work, we are having a number of unnecessary files that are known as temporary file. So remove all the temporary file or unnecessary file that are created for specific task. And remove the spam. If any other extra file is there, if any specific folder is there that is not required, remove the specific spam folder. This is not related to your computer system, or unwanted user has sent that folder. So this is all about your session 3 of computer system, how to care and maintenance of your computer system. Next topic is related to your computer security, how you can secure a computer system or make it private. Now next topic is of session 4, computer security and privacy. What is security? To protect your data from outside user or from unauthorized user, that is known as security. What is the reason for security? The reason for security is that a number of persons are sitting on network who are using your information. So the problem of leakage of information is the best problem, is the problem that is happened in the case of security. To protect your computers from leakage of security, leakage of information, leakage of data, leakage of your account detail, we need the security concept. So what are the threats in a computer system that can happen in a computer security? First threat is related to theft. Second is related to the virus. In theft can be of 3 types. One can be physical theft, second can be identity, third can be software piracy. Physical theft contains if somebody is stealing your information from your computer system by sitting on your position. If somebody is sitting on your computer system, he is stealing data, that is known as physical. Identity means somebody is using your ID and password as an unauthorized user. It means he is not authorized to use that ID and password, but he has stolen your ID and password, he is using your ID and password, that is your identity theft. Third one is software piracy. Sometimes you are having a software license and any other person is using the duplicate software of your license. It means pirated software he is using, which key you are having, he has stolen your software key and he is using as a software piracy. These are 3 types of theft that will threat to a computer system. Definitely, second is virus. Virus can be of different type, like it can be worm, Trojan horse, online predator, internet scam. Worm contains that will replicate themselves when it will enter your computer system. It means it will be attached with your one file, and that much time will you open the file, it will again and again multiply and it will spread in your computer system and try to delete your files also. Trojan horse, it is the most harmful virus for your computer system. One time it is entered, it will work like a virus. So Trojan horse is a virus, like you are having a system in computer system, we are having a file with .com, .exe. it will make the duplicate file of .com and .exe file that will directly spoil your Windows. Trojan horse is the most harmful virus. And online predator, sometimes on internet some types of hackers are there who are trying to leak your information, who are trying to find out your information, and after finding your email ID or password, they will directly forward the virus on your computer system. They will connect the virus with the computer system. And internet scams, a number of scams are going on now internet. Some is putting message you got the lottery of 2 crore. Some are putting message your account is hacked. Some are putting message you won the prize of 10 lakh. Some are putting message you need to update your KYC. These all are known as internet scams. Next is how to protect your computer system from virus or piracy. So use the password to with your account number. Always whenever you log in, you need to keep the user ID or password, and it should be very strong. You can use a combination of alphabet, numerics, and some special symbol sign. Second is install antivirus and firewall. Whenever you are using computer system, before using, whenever you are starting internet services, because generally virus is coming from internet. Whenever you are using the internet services, install antivirus first and use the firewall. Firewall will help to find out the untrusted user who are not faithful for your network, and he will stop the users outside your computer system. They will not be able to fetch your information. And third is, whenever you're keeping data in your computer system, data should be in encrypted form. You can use a password to save the data. Whenever you're sending, you can send the coding form of data. That's why encryption of data is required. Data encryption can be done by putting a password on a specific file. So this was all about your chapter 3 ICT skill. All 4 sessions have been covered. Afterward, your complete unit 3 of part A also covered. If you are facing any problem in any part, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number. It's 999 111 8890. You can send me the WhatsApp message also. So thank you. Have a nice day for this session. Thank you so much.